tonight. Consistently been holding it down really well here at the meta. Also consistently traveling and performing well.
That's true.
So I know we'll be seeing him perform at Glitch.
Making his way to Xeno pretty frequently.
He's been doing a lot of Xeno runs. On the other hand, we have almost analogous to like a Sage of sorts.
What did you just say to me? That's what
like Will, often known for just being a tech wizard with his character.
It's true.
Not really going to too much offline stuff beyond like the occasional major, even when like majors were more a thing pre-pandemic.
Will did come out decently frequently, like one summer.
Every once in a while he comes down, and it's always a pleasure because he puts on a good show. And now that we're seeing him here at the local, like, I'm sure it's going to be a good performance. He did well earlier against Too Thick Nick. Let's see how he handles against Suarez.
All right, starting off Pokemon Stadium 2 here, the classic.
Like, realistically, this set can probably just get played across this stage because you know Suarez is going to want to be able to have those plats to be able to shark or get aggressive on. And Will showcase proficiency on playing on the plats his own right, as well as doing really well against playing aggro near the ledge.
Speaking of which, having Suarez at the ledge here, cargo throw into the up air, going to get the damage, evening things right up. It was like one sequence that just led to this even game.
And that's kind of how it goes with both of these characters, let alone against each other. Like, they just come out of scrambles bleeding but ready to swing. Oof, just talking about swinging forward, there's a plenty as Suarez trying to hunt for an early kill.
Does the double jump help Yoshi? I mean, obviously it helps Yoshi, but like, does it help Yoshi get like out of the DK like throw combos?
I think he has to be doing it ahead of time, otherwise he can't just like jump out of it. It would be very silly. And if I recall correctly, Giant Punch does do enough to break it at those later percentages, so Suarez is going to have to watch out. I do like the use of Egg Lay, though, because that's pretty unique that he's just throwing it out aggressively. Typically, we see him kind of back off for it, but if Will's going to be down his throat, he can't do too much.
Yeah, not letting Suarez breathe at all here.
And that's probably the best bet if you're trying to handle an aggro Yoshi.
Just smother them, yeah.
Because like Suarez's claim to fame is how strong his combo game is, and any individual with a strong combo game, they need like to start and end on their call. If they've got to start swinging and they're not in position, or they use a jump or something like that, like they're not getting their full damage.
Suarez is able to use a double jump to get out of the pressure there from Will, just with all those down tilts. You saw earlier how much he could get off of the trip on the down tilt, so.
And a good Giant Punch to get himself back on stage. Yeah, we saw a really interesting pratfall setup off the flats, and I think that interaction in itself is just a testament to the type of effort that Will puts into DK. Hold on, let's throw this Yoshi away real quick.
Oh, the Yoshi lived, though. He's still got too many eggs in him.
Like, when it comes to holding it down for the Donkey Kingdom here at the meta, like, Mojo's been doing a damn good job of showcasing why DK can't be slept on. But with Mojo, I feel like it's just really strong player intuition and also having a strong read on like a lot of the competition. So pair that in with knowing his character really well. There's no surprise as to why Donkey Kong is a familiar character in the eyes of simple viewers. But Will very much a purist in his character, looking to see what he can accomplish in what type of niche situations. And I think that's why we're seeing such a tight game, one-to-one stocks here, in spite of such a different approach to what we typically see when Suarez has to fight DK.
I was about to say, like, Will lived up to 180 on that last stock before the final hit. And it's like, it's rare to see Suarez let someone live that long.
And I think the more impressive part about it, too, is the fact that Will is just straight up in his face this whole time. Like, I don't know if we've seen Suarez have an opportunity to use eggs too prominently in this game one.
Yeah, kind of only like when coming back to stage. But even then, Will's still putting on the pressure, going deep to just hit Suarez. It's like if he can hit him out of the double jump armor, like.
Oh, that's a whole lot of buttons from Suarez.
Oh my goodness, so tight right now.
Look at these percentages. But if we had to be climbing percentages, you know that Suarez is going to be shaking a little bit here because it takes just a little bit more to kill Donkey Kong.
And the back air, not going to be enough to do it.
Not with that DI. That was great from Will.
Coming down. All right, then they're able to send Will
right
back up.
Yo, he saved his jump?
Yeah.
All right. It was good, but not enough for that game one.
Yeah. Suarez is going down there, putting out the Tim.
That nair deadly.
Very. V for victory. Rocket peace. Says Yoshi. All right. Let's see where we go now.
All right, we have either have the return to stadium, or I could see this going maybe small battlefield.
Maybe. I mean, small battlefield will allow Will to smother Suarez even more than he was already doing.
If that's not outright banned, then on the real, we could see a Game 3 playoff. But no, stadium is the one that's picked, and makes sense. Probably a good chance that small was denied. Because good Yoshi stage, better DK stage. But that all being said, that game 1 was kind of close.
Yeah.
Like
that was the last hit, basically.
It really came down to really strong ledge play from Suarez, just not letting Will land in a comfortable space.
Gonna get the grab here. Up throw, up air. Just gonna get the basic bread and butter damage.
Like, trading little hits here and there in the early percentages or whatever for both these characters, because I feel like once we get into scramble time, that's where all of a sudden you blink and they're both at like 70.
We're almost at that point.
Yeah, that's like they both hit hard. They both carry across the stage pretty effectively. But one thing I do want to bring up, just how well Will is doing a job of making those plats seem dangerous for Suarez, because that's such a comfortable spot to sit in if you're trying to play passively. But he's constantly sharking them out or landing on them in his own right, and because of that, quite literally dead even percentages until Will starts to press the offensive a bit.
Yeah. All right, and now we finally see Suarez be able to throw the eggs from a safe distance. He's starting to set up this wall that he's starting to do a lot more than he used to.
Yeah, I think a solid adaptation because he's keeping a really specific distance from Will, where it's like not the shortest possible distance of throw, but it's a short throw away so that he could follow it up with an aerial or retreat as necessary.
The big egg.
Big egg, big damage to meet, too, and because of it, a back air.
Suarez able to take a lead here. And Will just evens things right back up, catching Suarez at the ledge, jumping off of it with a back air.
That call out was so smooth from Will, too. Like, it is kind of like fair to know that that was going to be the option, but at the same time, it wasn't like he was putting it out over and over and waiting for Suarez to slip.
That looked goofy.
Yeah, very.
This game's very goofy.
It's very goofy, but it's also just very, like, well played on both ends.
The egg roll.
This has been very interesting use of Nair from Will, both to shark the plats and also to try to safely poke on Yoshi's shield. As safely as you can.
You're doing a fantastic job, though, at like getting like these perfectly spaced forward tilts just to clear Suarez out.
Yeah, ending strings in forward tilt just to make it just a touch safer on block, I think is pretty neat too, because you keep up that little bit of shield pressure and you also make sure that Suarez can't get too out of pocket with whatever button he's pressing out of that shield.
Ooh, tried to get the upper there. That probably would have done it. All right, now Suarez once again setting up with the eggs. Will just saying, all right, I can wait here. No reason for me to not.
No, yeah, there's 4 minutes left on the clock and you're a stock behind. You gotta make some use of that time to figure out the answer to break through your opponent. Lord knows DK's got the kill power to do it. He's just got to actually like get there and get it done before Suarez builds up too much of a lead.
Yeah, hasn't been able to smother Suarez as much as he was doing in that game number 1, and that's why we're seeing Suarez, I feel like, playing a bit more comfortably with the lead than that last game where everything was back and forth.
Yeah,
I really got too far ahead.
Oh, that Nair. Kind of a spicy Nair, but big cooking on the egg there. I think Suarez just made really solid adaptations throughout that game 1 and came into game 2 really hot because of it.
All right, gets the egg leg. Gonna get some additional damage here. Doesn't get too much off of it, though. Ooh, very nice call out on a tech there in place. Grab gonna forward throw just to send Will right back off stage.
Yeah. Kind of a rough situation because it's either you get hit by the egg and play the Yoshi forward air roulette, or you air dodge it and wait for whatever button Suarez is waiting to press on you once you come back.
Ooh, scrambled eggs. Almost.
He's looking around with that pivot up tilt we've seen a couple of times. presumably with this much rage, it's killing. But
Yeah.
might be too little too late at this point.
And the fair is going to
Smart.
do it, yep.
Yep, that's a
And
Suarez
John
W.
Suarez is able to take that over Will.